So you guys have been asking for a tour of my studio for a very long time, and today I'm finally giving it to you. So as you walk into the studio, the first thing you see on the left is the changing slash fitting area. It's closed with curtains, and inside is just what you expect a changing fitting area to have. We have a hand woven rug on the floor, and then we also have lights, mirrors, rails with clothing on, etc. And these mirrors are set up so you can see the front and back of yourself when you're changing slash getting fit, which is very, very useful. So as you come out of there, we have just a rail with some garments I like to display on, as well as some coat hooks so you can hang your coats, bags, etc. there. And then this is a overview of the studio. To the right hand side, we have some mannequins with some garments displayed on. Currently have a tulle dress, a bespoke men's shirt, as well as a women's linen trouser. To the left hand side, we have the seating everything area. You see here has been repurposed, so the carpet tiles are repurposed from elsewhere, as well as all the photo frames, the chairs, the furniture, literally everything. Then the left hand side of the studio is what I call the production area. So this is where I keep all of my industrial machinery. So here on the left, we have my industrial iron. I then keep my old ironing board just next to that. So I've got more room when pressing and laying out garments, and I keep my ironing equipment on top. So behind that, we have my garment sewing machine. So this is my Juki 8700. It's where I create every single item on here by myself. And I literally won't use any other machine. And then behind the Juki, we have my Jack industrial machine. This is a Jack H5, and it's built specifically for vinyls and leathers, as it's a walking foot machine. Spinning around to the back side of the studio, we have just a table with I keep my domestic machines on, which I rarely use, to be honest. And then we have some thread storage. These back panels were here when I moved in, but I've just turned them into giant pin boards through the use of vinyl on top, which is very handy for designs and fabrics. We then have some haberdashery storage here at the back in cubby holes, as well as a mini press. Again, I bought secondhand from a lady locally. In the back right hand corner, we of course have a fire exit, and then we also have some rolls of fabric which I keep there, and a scrap bin. All of my other fabric storage I keep in tubs underneath my cutting table. Then come into my favourite side of the room where my cutting tables are. Both these cutting tables were created out of reclaimed and repurposed wood by my dad. They were built at 38 inches high, which is the most comfortable height for me to work at. This front one is specifically for pattern cutting, and then the one at the back is specifically for fabric cutting. I also have a cutting mat on this, which has been cut to size, so that also allows me not only to use fabric shears to cut fabric, but also a rotary cutter if I need to. The reason why I have them in this L shape is so then I can use every side of each table, which leads me on nicely to this side of the studio, where I keep all of my patterns. So I have a rail here with all of my blocks on, both male and female figure type, as well as some personal blocks. And then I have this huge shelf where I keep all of my current patterns on, and ones I'm also working on. So every pattern is organized, and each pattern has a Ryan Ricks UK cut sheet on, because that then tells me exactly what's in every folder and what is where. So that is fantastic and keeps me organized. And then that takes us back to the front end of the studio, where the last but not least, we have a little kitchen area, which is just fantastic because I can offer people beverages when they come in. So another little overview of the studio. Absolutely love this space. If you guys have any questions, just let me know below.